What's going on, everyone? SiNxRealize, aka Sin, aka Sinks, aka the thing you wash your hands in. And as you can tell from the title of the video and what the screen is looking like right now, I am your coach for the Toronto Tyrantrums. And we are back once again for the good old PGL Season 1, folks. That's right, the PGL was revamped. I'm not sure which season this would be if they decide not to revamp, but hey, we're back at Season 1, baby. We are back for another draft league, folks. Pretty sure I already said that, but hey, I don't care. So we're gonna, in this video, we are just gonna go over everything that we decided to draft. I don't think there was a draft live stream for this, I believe. I think that was the plan. If there is, then ignore me, ignore what I'm saying. But anyways, we might as well go right into things. So I can't remember the draft order, but I was like somewhere near the middle of the 20 coaches. I think I was closer to the back end. I can't remember, but it was snake order, so it'd go down, back up, so on and so forth, and we keep doing that throughout each of the rounds. So due to that, I kind of got shafted every now and then. But so for the first round I got instantly sniped. It was like third or fourth round, I got sniped instantly. Because I really wanted Mew. I really wanted to try Mew for the first time, but we were not given Mew. Instead, we were given Zygarde. We decided to scoop up Zygarde because, one, I have seen him in competitive play. He is phenomenal. He's such a heavy hitter. Matter of fact, give him like a coil or two, he's destroying everything. He has Thousand Arrows, which hits flying types, so, or anything that's levitating. It's really good. It even knocks him to the ground, so then I could just start slapping EQ all over the place. Especially when he hits his especially when he gets to a low amount of HP. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be Power Construct. Yeah, when his HP ends up dropping below half, he turns into a complete form, which his stats drastically go through the roof, folks. He goes from having 108 base HP to 216. His attack stays at 100. His defenses, his defense stays the same. Practically his special stats go up. I think his defense drops a little bit, but that's okay. We aren't really looking for speed here because he does have access to E-Speed, so he has priority. But boy, does he become ever so bulky. He is fantastic. A complete Zygarde is absolutely scary. Nobody wants to be seeing that running around. But hey, Zygarde is a fantastic mod. I really like it. And like for this whole league, I've been trying really hard to get things that I haven't used before in draft format. So obviously there's a lot of different mods that I could pick, but I was like, hey, let's go with Zygarde. Zygarde is dope. He's super dope. So that is what we ended up picking up for the first one. Our second round was something that you guys have seen on the channel, but I was not using it. It can be very bulky. It goes along with the Dragon Fairy Steel Core. We have now drafted for our second round pick Sylveon. That's right, folks. We got Sylveon, the Fairy Evolution. I picked it up because it's super bulky, as you guys have seen when I played against, I think it was Sharpedo. By the way, we'll probably be playing Sharpedo again. I have to take a look at the scheduling, but we might. But it has a high special attack stat. This thing can hit hard. Sorry, my bad. I'm a bit tired right now. We're gonna pull up everything that it has. Sylveon, let's take a look at it. It is a cleric as well. Let's see here. Go down here. It has access to Heal Bell. It has Wish. It has Baton Pass. I can Baton Pass it to a Wish. We would be good to go. Let's see here. If I take a look at this, I could psych up. If there's any stat boost, I could just snatch that up right away. Matter of fact, I could go Curse if I really wanted to. I could Curse it up. I could Yawn. I can telekinesis if I want. I could skill swap if I wanted to. Like, there's so many different options that I could run with this. Of course, there's like the typical moon blast. What else is there? I think you guys get the gist of it. It's pretty much a very specially attacking Mahan deck. Is also pretty bulky. Of course, it's not very fast, so a lot of things probably will end up outspeeding me. But hey, it is what it is. Can't really complain too much about it. And then the next thing here we have, let me just get stats up here. Totally spelt it wrong. So the next mon we ended up picking, I was like, hey, I decided to look at what's been going, and I was like, maybe I should pick up something with Intimidate. Maybe I should pick up like something that's even more, that's also just as bulky, but also hits really hard on the physical side. And I was like, you know what, I might as well grab something for my Fire Water Grass Core. So I decided to pick up some that you guys might recognize, not really from my channel though, but from the new Smash Bros announcement that had recently come out. That's right, folks, I'm talking about Incineroar. We have drafted our boy Incineroar. Hashtag Incineroar for Smash in the chat. When I say chat, I mean the comment section. You guys get the gist. But we ended up picking up Incineroar because one, I have the right now on my VGC team because I've been building for VGC as well. Right now I really use him with an AV. He's super fantastic. He can take a hit for sure. He has a 95 base HP, 115 attack. Boy, this man's gonna hit hard. He hits with a Darkest Lariat. He could swagger you if you really want to. If I really want to, I could scarf him up, give him Roar. He'll start swapping out over and over and over again. He has access to Leech Life. He has access, so that's a little bit of recovery for him. He has access to Fake Out. He has access to Knockoff. He has access to Power Trip. Imagine that. Imagine him getting Power Trip. You give him a bunch of boosts, boy. Power Tripping everything, folks. If I really want to be sneaky, I could give him Blast Burn. I could give him Drain Punch. I could give him Low Sweep for super heavy mons. He has access to U-turn. This man's power. He has nothing but heat. I'm looking at everything he learns right now. There's a lot of sneaky things I could do, folks. A lot of sneaky things that you will be seeing, because you guys know I like to bring that hidden tech. So you guys might very well see that hidden tech with this Incineroar. So the next thing here that I am bringing. So for round 4, it's a former member of the Toronto Tyrantrums. During the PGL NU, I did end up dropping him because I needed to change up some stuff. But right before I dropped them, because I had to use them for a couple weeks beforehand, I got super comfortable with them. I really liked them. I like the hidden attack he has. So that is why, ladies and gents, please welcome Aggron back to the team. Our boy Aggro the Aggron. Look at that defense, folks. He is bulky. He can eat up a lot of hits. Of course, he can't eat too much on the special side, but hey, he's bulky. He hits hard. If you guys saw my videos from the last season, check them out. You guys see some mad hit attack. Ooh, I got mad yawns, yo. But boy, did we ever bring some crazy things with this. We brought Magnet Rise. We brought what was it? Choice Banded Heavy Slams. We brought a lot of crazy things. But of course with Aggron, we have access to Stealth Rocks now. So now we have one mon that can at least bring some sort of setup to the table. And I just really like the boy. He's a very good boy in my eyes. So the next one that we have, the one that we drafted for round 5. We haven't used this one, but he is a phenomenal mon. Although it is a typing that we already have, we ended up going with, shout out to the boy Kyle A. We have brought Donphans, hashtag roll out, folks. But this thing has access to rapid spin. This thing has access to rocks. This thing can probably, what was it? Of course, this thing can roll out. What else does it have? Let's actually take a look. Because the main reason I brought Donphan was for rapid spin and more rocks. It has sturdy. Pretty much I could bring this thing out. Bring it out with like something, I don't know. Depends on the situation probably. It has access to Thunderfang. You get impact. I could be sneaky, bring Echoed Voice. Although its special attack is not the greatest, give it a Choice Specs Echoed Voice or Metronome Echoed Voice. I could go with a Brutal Swing. I could go with a Poison Jab. I could bring Head Smash, Heavy Slam, High Horsepower, Ice Shard. This thing has priority. If you guys think he isn't hitting hard, ooh, watch out. There's so much hidden tech right here. I'm looking at everything he has. Nothing but hidden tech, bro. Nothing but hidden tech. If I really want to, I can give this thing Mimic. I can mimic something. I can be sneaky, I can mimic a Dark Pulse. For all I know. Mimic Darkest Lariat. Why not? Why the heck not, right? But this thing has a lot of hidden tech to it. Of course, it has the good old Defense Curl rollout strat if I really wanted to. Defense Curl rollout with the, holding on to the metronome. Bro, he will hit hard. He will not stop hitting hard. But also he's very bulky on the defensive side as well. So if I manage to get an Incineroar out with an Intimidate, then go into Donphan, we're good. He's taking 0 damage. I don't care what comes out at me, I will swallow it. I will eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, folks. That is exactly what will be going on. And then next up, we decided to dip into our points because I was like, hey, we need some more heat on this team. So I was looking at the team, and I saw that we have our Dragon Fairy Steel Core done. So I was like, maybe we should start working on our Fire Water Grass Core. So I decided to pick up something that a lot of people can be terrified of. So I went with Manaphy. Manaphy is for me anyways the next best thing to a Mew because it's 100 base stats all across the board. Let's actually pull up Manaphy's stats, Manaphy's stuff right here. So obviously I could build this thing bulky. I could build it special. I could build it physical. I could build it especially bulky. I could build it physically bulky. I can build it stupid fast. I have many options that I can run with this. I apologize for that. That hurt. It has access to knockoff. I didn't even know that. It has knockoff. Has access to U-turn. It can pivot on out. I wouldn't even have to worry about it. Heck, it even has access to bounce. Like, look at this. Of course, it doesn't have too many physical moves, but I could be running physical on this boy. I could run physical. I could run special. I could run whatever I goddamn feel like on this thing. I could set up if I get the option, I could set up a Tail Glow and just run through the whole team. Absolutely run through it, folks. And if he is also a cleric, it has access to Heal Bell. I don't think it has access. It doesn't have any priority or hazards, but that is perfectly okay because it's just there for pretty much just to hit hard, possibly quick, or be bulky and just sit on the field. Who knows? We won't know until the time comes. But time to move to the next pick. So for the next pick, of course, just like the last round, I wanted to actually, before we go into that, I wanted to mention in the PGL Discord that I'm in, where we're doing our drafting. Actually, no, never mind. We aren't going to talk about it yet. That's whatever I was about to say. Ignore it. I am tired. I apologize. But anyways, I figured we might as well finish off our fire, water, grass core. I was looking at what I need. I was like, maybe I should get something else that can at least remove hazards. Maybe something, because like I was thinking in my head, I was like, I want something like Tapu Lele a little bit, as in like the terrain. So I went with the next best thing to that. That is Serena, folks. That's right. You guys don't know Serena's ability. It has Queenly Majesty or something like that. Serena. Queenly Majesty, which if you guys don't know what that does, it's all priority moves. So like if you're running fake out, if you're trying to fake me out, it's not happening. If you guys are trying for ice shards, it's not happening. If you brought a Pokemon with only priority moves, it ain't happening. Although it's not fast, it is a bit bulky. It has really good defense and special defense stats. Also has a pretty good attack stat as well. Base 120. It has a better attack stat than Incineroar. Think about that. And Incineroar is the boy. Of course, it has access to its good old Trop Kick, all that other good stuff. It has access to Aromatherapy, so that as well makes it a cleric. Can't remember if it has any priority. It has access to Faint, from what it seems like. Of course, it has access to Rapid Spin, which will be really good for whenever there's rocks on the field. I could easily get rid of that. Not a big deal to me. Of course, it cannot set up, but that is perfectly okay. It's there to look good. It is there to feel good, and it is there to kick some booty. That is all that we need this thing for. So, when it comes to the next one, our 8th pick of the draft, as you guys can see, we have not picked a Mega yet. So, I was looking through what I could get, and if Serena was picked up last round, I would have grabbed this spawn. So luckily enough, when it came back to me, it was still around. I was looking at the typings I need. I still need a flying type, and I was like, hey, why not bring back a previous member of the PGL NU, but this time in a Mega form. Ladies and gents, I present Pilot the Mega Pidgeot. That's right, we are running Mega Pidgeot this time around. It has stupid high special attack, stupid high speed, and also it's just gonna mollywop a lot of things. Of course, it has access to Defog, so that's another hazard remover. So that'll be fantastic. Let's pull a Pidgeot here for a sec. Let's see what this bad boy has. Okay, of course it has the Hurricane. Has access to Mirror Move, which I completely forgot about. Has access to U-turns. I mean, so that just means I can just get on out of there and get on out of there without having to worry about anything. It has access to Pursuit. Did you guys know that? So if something's wanting to get out of here, I could just Pursuit it. I have access to Heat Wave. I have access to Laser Focus, Sky Attack. I got Tailwind for that speed. If I wanted to make sure I had the speed, I had speed control with everything, I could set up Tailwind, because if you notice, I do have quite a good amount of slow mons, so that could not be good for me. It has access to Hyper Beam, a Stab Hyper Beam, coming from a Mega Pidgeot that has a base special attack of 135. Imagine how hard that's gonna hit things. It's gonna be insane. And I'm glad to make this thing the captain of the team, because whenever there's a Mega on the team, I feel like he's the captain. He is the captain of the Toronto Tyrantrums for this season. Also, I just noticed, I had no idea this was its ability. Its ability is No Guard. So Hurricanes, they're landing. Everything that doesn't have max accuracy is hitting. So a Hyper Beam, for example. Let's see, what else? Steel Wing, Giga Impact, Fly, Swagger, I guess. Sure. Already mentioned Steel Wing, Air Slash, Air Cutter. Already mentioned Air Slash. Hurricane, Heat Wave. Snore. Actually, no. What the? I was looking at power. My bad. Sky attack. Let's see what else. Takedown. I could bring any one of those moves. And I'll also have access to Whirlwind, so if something's out and I'm not liking the stat boost on it, go away. I could do that. I can also have access to Quick Attack. Unfortunately, I don't have access to E-Speed, but Quick Attack is the next best thing for priority. And I also have access to Roof, so if I'm getting low on HP, I can heal right back up. Hopefully, Mega PGL can put in the work for this season. I think it was doing okay in the PGL NU, but of course it wasn't the greatest mod. But with the Mega on its side, it's gonna put in work. Shout out to the boy Bird Jesus. So I guess it's time that we move on to the next one, because we're getting down to our last couple picks here. We have 3 more picks. So for this next one, it's also a previous member of the Toronto Tyrantrums, and this time it wasn't in the PGL NU. This time it was from the DBL. So this is very recent, very fresh. You guys know the amount of work that I can put in with this mod. I present to you guys, we are bringing back Paramore the Frostlass. That's right, we got Frostlass back, baby. Because I was looking, I needed a nice type. Because at this point, I was going through, I was looking at different types that I was missing. So I was looking, I saw that I needed Ice, I needed Ghost. And so I was looking, I saw Frostlass. So I was like, hey, you know what? Frostlass is a really good mod. And why do I think it's a good mod, you might ask? If you guys saw my DBL videos, you guys know how much hidden tech this thing has. I could go Hail Aurora Veil if I really wanted to. I've done that, and it has helped me win, folks. It has Cursed Body. I could go with Snow Cloak, I guess, whenever I set up the Hail. Something I might not get hit with certain things. I might have good RNG. If I really want to, I could set up Spikes. I could Ice Beam. I could Blizzard. I'm pretty sure I have access to Thunderbolt. I don't know. If not, Hidden Power Electric. I could throw some Hail Marys with this thing and it'll be fantastic. It is a fantastic mod, and I am glad that we are able to bring it back for its second season with the Toronto Tyrantrums, and for the first season of the PGL. Also, side note, Frostlass gets access to Ice Shard and Sucker Punch, so it does have some sort of priority to it, and its attack is the same as its special attack, so I can run either set. And that will be absolutely insane and bonkers, folks. And what's its ability? Yeah, I already talked about its ability. What am I talking about? But regardless, it's time to talk about our next pick. And the next pick is something else from the PGL NU. I tried really hard to steer away from picking it, but it was staring me in the face, and it was coming to crunch time. I needed to pick something up from tier 5, so I figured I might as well go with the next best thing that can, the jack of all trades, folks. Jack of all trades. I'm glad to bring back the good boy Leonardo the Smeargle. Leonardo has come back to return with the Toronto Tyrantrums for its second season. The main reason I picked up Smeargle is, well, one, I needed a tier 5. 2, this thing can do anything. If I want to use it for roar, it can roar things out. If I want to use it for like skill swap, I can use it for skill swap. If I wanted to trick something, I could trick something. I could realistically do anything I want with this. I could use it as a rapid spinner. I could use that as a defogger. I could use it for metronome if I really want to. I could use it for anything I want. I could use it to set up rocks, webs, whatever I want. The Smeargle will do my bidding, but whatever the rest of my team can't do, the Smeargle can do it, which is the main reason I decided to pick up Smeargle. I think I can learn. Can I learn Darkest Lair and all that jazz? I don't know, but either way, if I can do that. I can trap things with Mean Look. I can perish song with this thing, folks. Force people to swap out. That is a possibility for us here. So that is the main reason that we decided to bring back Smeargle to the PGL. But for our final pick to round things off, I was thinking really hard. It actually took me probably about an hour to decide on this pick. I was going through every single type that we had not picked up yet. I can't even remember all the types that were left. I think we have fighting, poison, and bug. I was thinking Scolipede, but Scolipede was too high of a tier for me. So I was hemming and hawing about who I wanted to bring with me. So I figured I might as well go with obviously I wanted a poison type, so I was looking really hard for poison, and the best thing that I thought of was Toxicroak. We have decided to bring Toxicroak in for the final pick of the PGL season. This thing has a 106 base attack. This thing is pretty fast. It has overall decent stats. Fortunately, it isn't that high of a tier mon, but that's okay. It has access to many different things. Sorry, my legs. I'm sitting on the floor right now. If you guys can't tell, I'm in my new place. Has access to poison jab. If I really wanted to be sneaky, I could bring a special set. I could set up a nasty plot on them. I have access to pursuit, taunt. I already mentioned taunt. X scissor. Already mentioned poison jab. Me first. It has access to fake out. Fake out is fantastic on him on. Has access to drain punch. Icy wind. It has access to knock off. And if you take a look at this thing's abilities, it has anticipation, which senses foes dangerous moves, which I'm assuming that just means that if they have a move that's super effective against me. So if it's like a psychic, psychic is gonna hurt really hard. Good thing I have Incineroar to deal with that. Or a ground type or a flying type move. Anticipation will let me know about that if I feel like bringing that. We also have dry skin. So if someone tries, so let's use Incineroar as another example. If someone tries to bring, I don't know, like Primarina and tries to go for a Primarinium Z, I could instantly go, hey, Toxicroak, deal with this fool. They try to go for the Z move, I swallow it, I heal. Dry skin is a fantastic ability. And if I really wanted to be cheeky and wanted to poison everything, I could go right for a poison touch. I'll start touching everything and poison everything. He is there for the utmost possible memeing. There are many different things that I can run. Also just clued in how much priority this thing has, okay? Hear me out. It has fake out. It has bullet punch. It has feint. It has vacuum wave. It has sucker punch. I could literally build this thing just off pure priority. That is indeed a thing I could do. Which would be absolutely insane. Especially if you think about it, it's absolutely bananas. But that is going to be it for our PGL Season 1 draft analysis, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are hyped for the return of the Tyrantrums, make sure you guys smash the like button down below. And if you guys are new here to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell so notify whenever a video goes up. But on that note, I'm going to head on out of here. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.